up? Welcome to the vlog. We're about to take you on an adventure through the Pacific Northwest. We're gonna start out, we're flying into Seattle today, and then we're gonna shoot across the peninsula, check out Olympic National Park, heading down the coast, across the mountains, and then shooting back up. It's gonna be a great time. Can't wait to take you on this journey with us. Let's go, Park.
We're coming for you, Washington.
Just touched down into Seattle. Park, what are you thinking?
So far, so good. I mean, it looks pretty nice in the airport, at least.
Yeah, flight wasn't bad.
I just want to let you guys know, you guys are the cutest couple. I'm serious, like
Oh.
you guys are so brave.
Thanks.
That's like,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How long have you guys been together?
So we just got a rental, beautiful, beautiful RAV4. And just to fill you in on that scene before, I met those girls on the plane, super cool, and we decided we'd mess with the park a little bit. Safe to say we got you, hey?
Good old Big Mac.
We're just here shopping, and we ran into this lady. She was just talking. This is $100. She just gave to us. Like,
Gave us a big hug.
that's crazy. Apparently, Midwest hospitality is a thing in Seattle.
So we just ran into that very, very generous woman again. She comes back with another $100 bill, so we can each have one.
All right, we're down by the pier now. Pretty cool spot, right in the ocean. Super nice out. It's like 70. So we're on our way out of downtown Seattle now, and we're coming up on Chaz. Oh, there it is. Looked better on TV, not gonna lie. Long live Chaz. Yeah, so we thought we could just hop on the ferry, but there's a line, probably a mile long, so that's cool. Ooh, now them are some peaks for ya. Late night into camp, first day of success. What you cooking up, Part?
Some trail mac and cheese, a little broccoli in there.
Yeah, it's a great day, but it's been a long one. We gained 3 hours on the flight over from Michigan, and we got into our camp spot after dark, so we're ready to feast and go to bed. Good morning, day 2 now. How'd you sleep last night, Park?
Not the greatest. Say like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, first time on a sleeping pad can be a little bit rough, but we had a pretty good night. We pulled in really late. Our neighbors were drinking till like midnight and screaming the whole time, which was fun. So yeah, today we're gonna go into the national park and explore probably the whole rainforest and some of the coast. It's gonna be a great time. So we've been driving through the park for a while. We just pulled up on the trailhead for Solduck Falls, which is super popular and super beautiful. As awesome as national parks are, one thing about them sucks. Saturday, they're super busy. So we just took this water out of this creek. This is all snow melt from up in the mountains in the center of the peninsula. And even though it might be clean to drink just as is, we're gonna do some work to make sure that it is clean. So we're doing water treatment, and the way this works is you got 2 parts. And what happens is you mix these together, let them sit for 5 minutes. And what it does is it allows it to activate, and then you mix it with your water, let it sit for at least 10 minutes. And I've used this stuff before. It works really good. You generally want your water pretty clean to begin with, just because you don't want to be drinking dirt. but this stuff works great. Usually doesn't have much of an aftertaste. So there's a little knowledge bite for you. We've been trying to get into some real estate, and location, location, location. This shelter's got it all. Pretty much exactly what you shouldn't do, but that kid's not gonna listen to me. Hey Park, what do you know about this ocean?
I don't know, but I have heard some say this is the most specific body of water in the Northwest.
Makes sense why they call this Pacific Ocean. So today we've got lucky enough to come to the beach when it's just sunny and clear, but some of the cloudiest counties in the entire United States are off the coast of Washington. So as you can tell, it's just a beautiful day here. It's like 65 and sunny. Absolutely perfect.
What is that? What the heck? I thought it was like a stick at first.
Welcome to Narnia. I've been to a lot of places, but honestly not sure I've seen any place so beautiful. We made it down. We are in the Hoh rainforest. Pretty interesting to have a rainforest in one of the most northern parts of the continental US and an area with a ton of evergreen. So the trees around here are just absolutely huge. That tree right there snapped off about halfway up, and it's still easily 100 feet tall. All right, so check this out. We got a tree that fell over. The whole root system is pulled up, and then out of it, we got a bunch more trees growing. Gotta love some ocean scrambling. Little lesson for the boys back home. So scrambling, never all that bad getting up, but getting down can be another challenge unto itself. Parker wanted to climb so bad, but he doesn't exactly want to come down. Pizza God over here. He's been working at the street for years.
A little well done.
Whipped us up some pretty good trail pizza. Overall, super solid day. Tomorrow we're heading back down the coast, and we're gonna hit up Portland in the evening.
Well, boys, just woke up at the free campsite. It's about 6:45. The sun is shining. Another beautiful day. Got a lot of driving ahead of us, but a lot of beautiful coast we'll be driving down. Check out some beaches, and
All coastal, baby.
should be a good day.
When you're doing any kind of backpacking trip, or really just any kind of trip when you're in the woods, you want to practice something called leave no trace. And leave no trace means that you want to go into an area, enjoy it, and leave it as though you were never there. So when we do things like the dishes and we use a little bit of soap, or we brush our teeth and need to spit out our toothpaste, stuff like that, we want to do it right on the road because it's already been highly impacted, as opposed to in the woods. Now, on one trip, this doesn't make a huge difference, but if people systematically do this, we can help keep the woods beautiful and as natural as possible. So we're keeping it going down the coast, and we're now just north of Westport, right back on the ocean. We just pulled off. We've been on the road for a few hours following the coast down. We are now making our way around Cape Disappointment. We are right by, how's that taste?
Shitty.
We're right by the Washington-Oregon border now, which is exciting. Sad to leave Washington, but excited to be in Oregon. Dead Man's Cove. This is kind of a crazy find. Did not expect to see this. All right, so we figured out what this was. It's a gulag.
A gulag, brother.
Obviously. Not gonna lie, this place a little bit creepy. Welcome to our episode of Ghost Hunters. Hidden in the fog, we have the lighthouse and Cape Disappointment. Cape Disappointment marks the end of Lewis and Clark's expedition out west. It was where the Pacific Ocean, the world's largest ocean, meets the Pacific Northwest's biggest river in the Columbia. Just pulled up on Cannon Beach. Last beach stop for the day, and we're heading over to Portland. This place has pretty cool vibes. As soon as we got into Oregon, you could tell it's a little bit different. Not as many trees, definitely a lot smaller. Now this is one big, beautiful rock. The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. Little update on our rock, not allowed to go on it. There is fragile wildlife, so we're gonna respect that. But man, I knew the Pacific was kind of cold, but I'm not gonna lie, it's like at least as cold as Lake Superior. Like, my feet are completely numb. I was in that water for less than a minute. Unreal. So we made it to Portland. We're in our Airbnb now. Got the chance to freshen up, which if you've gone a couple days of hiking and traveling without showering, you know how nice that is. But man, the neighborhood they're in is absolutely beautiful. We're gonna go up after this, check out the highest point in Portland. Apparently you can see all the peaks around the city and into downtown, and then grab some dinner. Council Crest Park, highest point in Portland. It's really pretty, and we can actually see peaks in all sorts of directions. Feed, brother. This is what we like to call a little pre-protest juice. Some local brews.
Get wired, baby.
Well, we're at Pioneer Courthouse at night. You can see they got it boarded up, but fortunately there is no protest. Just hoping to take some rubber pellets home as a keepsake. So there are quite a bit of buildings boarded up. They got smashed into, but it's kind of cool. A lot of them have this sweet graffiti on them. Back on the road again. Monday morning,
We are heading back to the coast, leaving Portland right now. Heading down, gonna go over to Eugene and then camp at the base of Mount Thielsen, and we're gonna summit that boy tomorrow. So, big day ahead of us.
Cape Kiwando is pretty sweet. We're on our way now to the next spot. We got Newport. It's about, I think, 50 miles down the coast. See you there in a sec.
Well, this beach sure is smelly. I'll give it that much. Welcome to Newport. Surfing community is alive and well. Fortunately, we're not seeing any seals. I guess Newport's kind of known for that.
Just pulled up on beautiful Cape Perpetua. Should be a good opportunity to find some sea life.
Dang, what's up, Patrick? You got some life in here. Hard to see very well, though. Oh. Bite me.
So that does it for Cape Perpetua, you know, whatever. We got one more stop on the coast. It's gonna be Haketa Head, and then we're gonna head inland, start getting into the Cascades. We are headed up. Gonna be a short walk up to get our... Dude, stop eating that stuff. Anyways, short walk up to get our lighthouse fixed for the trip. This is quite the spot. We got the lighthouse behind us. Looks like it's still fully functional. And then we rotate towards the bay. Gorgeous. Nice beach, beautiful, majestic port. We made it to Eugene. Go Ducks. Stadium right behind us. Pretty cool campus. It's like right in the middle of town. We're heading over to Mount Thielsen now, which is right by Crater Lake. It's an extinct shield volcano, and it's got a super cool peak because the glaciers have eroded away part of the base. We're gonna meet up with my buddy Eric. He was in RMYC last summer working on the trails, so looking forward to it. It's gonna be a sweet hike, and we're gonna be at it early tomorrow. We're just finishing up breakfast here. We pulled into camp pretty late last night. Met up with Eric. Say hi.
How's it going, guys?
And we're gonna go make our way up Thielsen pretty quick. And we're off. We will see you in about 3,000 feet.
worst part of every summit. You're so close to the top that it's real steep, but you're not quite doing real climbing, and it just is switchbacks the whole way. We're starting to get really close to the summit now, and we're just seeing the drop-off face of the mountain. I mean, this is nature, boys. This is why we climb. As the saying goes, started at the bottom, now we're here. Got some incredible views. As you can see, I didn't even get a full view. I don't want to get too close to the edge, but it's basically a straight drop on the one side. And I'll sneak a clip of Crater Lake. We can't see the lake from here, but we can see into it a little bit past the rim. Super, super cool peak. We're able to recharge a little bit after Thielsen, grab some lunch, and now the gang is off to Crater Lake. We just pulled up to the park.
Okay, should we go?
And I will say it's everything it's cracked up to be. It's huge, it's gorgeous. It's what, 1,900 feet deep? It's about 80 degrees out. We've been sweaty from hiking all day, and honestly, what better place to jump in? Marquette style. Eric used to dive in high school. You couldn't tell.
And now a word from your captain.
We will be making a little bit of a change to our itinerary. We were gonna head towards Bend and stop before, but Eric has work tomorrow and he knows the town pretty well. So we're gonna go there, check it out. Apparently there's a pretty sweet bar that's a pool bar. I don't know if we're gonna make it in, but yeah, next spot. Quick update on the pool bar situation. I was a little bit misled. Thought pool meant, you know, like swimming and having beers, like basically Mexican resort. Turns out it's like, you know, billiards, like a normal bar that people should know what that means, but guess I'm an idiot. Speed Pork and Prevo coming at you. Wednesday morning now. We're gonna head back into Bend quick. Park wants to check out a bike shop, gonna load up on a few things. And then after that, we're off to Ramona Falls. We got a lot of driving that we gotta get done today. And then we are gonna try and see about Ape Cave. I guess it might be closed for COVID, but see if we can't skirt a little bit. It do be a tarps off kind of day. We just pulled up to the Ramona Fall Trails Head. Got about 3.5 mile hike, but it is a beautiful day out, and apparently the falls are absolutely gorgeous. So, more to come. Coming live from the trail, I'm here with Parker Smith, renowned mountain biker and now hiker. Parker, can you tell me a little bit about the hike today?
Oh, it was beautiful. Really, couldn't ask for better weather. Beautiful weather, bugs were minimal, and a lot of really great views.
Right now, we're on our way to Ape Cave. We're driving right on the border of Oregon and Washington on the Oregon side of the Columbia River. We're now on our way to Ape Cave. We're getting here a little bit late, which is a bummer, but we're super pumped for this. It's supposed to be, I believe, the 4th longest lava tube in either the world or the US. Either way. All right, so in this cave, you're not really gonna be able to see much. We're in the caves and we turned off all our lights. It's just eerie silent, eerie dark, spooky dark. Not gonna lie, that was a sweet cave. It's all lava tube and it kind of looked like a tunnel you'd see cut into a mountain for cars, except like the hiking version of it, completely pitch black. Good morning, it's Thursday. We're doing this one for the lads, as Park likes to say.
For the lads.
This is our last full day of travel, really, and it's gonna be a lot of driving. We're heading up through the National Forest, and we're gonna head over through Yakima, up to Wenatchee, and then back over towards Seattle, and we're gonna make a night over at the Airbnb in Snoqualmie, check out the falls there.
Should be a good time.
We are in downtown Yakima.
Yakima.
Not sure what I think about the place. It's kind of cool. It's definitely not as squiddy as Bend. Not such a pretender town. I mean, Bend was all right, but I don't know. It's interesting. Not sure if I love it or hate it. We are in Wenatchee now. We've been checking out downtown, a couple of sweet bike shops. Honestly, such a cool town. We're right on the Columbia River. They're in the foothills, really right below the Cascades. The weather's awesome here. It doesn't rain a whole lot, and when it gets hot, it's dry heat. Honestly, I'm in love. Part of the reason that we decided to come on this trip is we kind of been scouting out places we might want to live. And so far, Wenatchee has checked everything off. There's one more thing. We need to know that there's some hot chicks here.
What do you guys think? Definitely a negative.
Yeah, it's a
Genevieve?
A no-go.
She's got potential. Big fan.
We just pulled into Snoqualmie, a little bit east of Seattle. Starting to get towards sunset here. Pretty chilly up in the Cascades. We just got a decent amount of rain. And I hope you guys enjoyed the journey that we took through PNW. Our trip's pretty much winding down at this point. But I figure I'd end it with a beautiful shot of Snoqualmie Falls. Hope you guys enjoyed.